Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Also, something else that we can do over here is check Yona's room. So let's see.
I feel confident the child still lives.
Of course she does.
Yep. We'll do our best. We'll find her. So here we are in the New Game Plus proper of Nier Replicant. And this is actually a little bit disorienting because we have so many things to talk about. But let's try to get the plot moving just a little bit.
Hey.
Oh, hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again.
I understand you're doing this for the village, and that you don't have a choice.
Pretty much, yeah. But look, why don't you go talk to Popola? I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you.
I'm headed there next. Oh, and Devila?
Yeah?
Sorry about yesterday. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that.
You don't need to apologize. Anyone would be upset when their friends are hurting. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright?
All right.
Okay. One of the best things about the New Game Plus in this game in particular is that a lot of the difference of the experience comes from us having foreknowledge of the plot. So now all of the interactions that we have with the twins and everyone else really is colored by the knowledge that we have of how the things will turn out. But it doesn't really stop there. There are more things along the way that all make the New Game Plus a really interesting and different experience, much like the texts that we have already read. There will be more new things, so yeah, we'll get to it. Let's see what Popola wants.
Popola?
Oh, hello.
Look, I want to apologize for
Stop. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but neither did you. You're just trying to protect the villagers. And I jumped down your throat for it.
It's very kind of you to say so. Regardless, please don't let it trouble you.
Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us.
Oh, right. Yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right?
The temple where I was first discovered.
That's it. Well, it seems that the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow.
Oh, it was right under our pages the whole time.
But the bridge that leads there is unusable.
So take a boat.
A boat?
Yes, the canal's finally been repaired. It took a lot longer than expected, what with the shades and all. I also asked them to provide a boat at the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. The ferryman will let you use it free of charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town.
Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I'm really grateful.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you around.
And for the love of everything, be careful.
See her silence when Nier thanks her for it, for all the help. It just feels different now that we have more information on her motivations and stuff. We don't actually have all of the motivation though.
The path above the entrance to the shopping district should lead to the boat landing.
Okay.
How excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save Yona. Let's use it as often as we need.
Ironically that he would say that thing about going fast because I disabled the automatic sprinting in the game. But anyway. So we don't actually have all of the information regarding what happened because I neglected to read the Project Gestalt documents. Maybe we should take a look at those now. Yeah, why not? Let's see. More wise, let's go for notes, documents, letters, underground research stuff. Oh. Oh, really? Are those considered key items? Ooh. My bad, I guess. The thing with the New Game Plus in Nier functions pretty much exactly the same way as it does in most games. You retain all the levels, equipment stuff, blah blah, but not key items.
Hey, look who it is! Remember me?
That red bag. By my pages, you're the slovenly half of that couple who refused to stop arguing.
Hey, it's been a while.
Sure has. I've been in charge of this canal since we last talked. Apparently I did a pretty good job with it because they decided to make me the permanent ferryman.
Oh yeah, huh? Congrats.
Thanks. Still, it's not all puppies and unicorns. The old ball and chain is always harping on me now about how much I work. Anyway, if you got a place to be, just let me know and I'll take you there.
So let's go to the Lost Shrine. Yep. Devil and Popola went back home. That made me lonely, so I ran around singing songs as loud as I could, stuff.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Let us make haste.
Yep, let's go and do the tracks. So the New Game Plus functions in a very similar way to most games. We don't retain all of the items. Oh, and here's another difference. And so what do you want? Go away, dirty, defective swine. I am not like you. I am different. Okay, let's make our way. So, now also we get some new scenes with the shades. And we can actually understand them this time around because we have Tyrant in our party. That's one more of the differences of the New Game Plus. So not only we have plot for knowledge context, but we are also getting new information about the shades themselves. And the ending of the game, perhaps we should just talk about it now. In broad strokes though, since we don't have detailed information about it. But the ending of the game does one thing that I really like, which is actually to fantastically undersell what is happening in it. And the reveal of the shades being human is only a part of the greater picture. I will try to not go too deep into that, since the documents actually reveal some stuff that is quite important and unique, but it's unique for the lore. It's not unique for the. It's not important for the message of the game. So, you again, stop bothering me. We're More Wise has been taken away. There is no reason for me to exist anymore. My life is over. Just leave me alone. What?
Ain't you excited, sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
So yeah, meet our final, I believe, party member, the invisible one. Tyrant is Kaina's shade, as we have been introduced in that narrative section. And maybe you remember this, it was quite obvious in the P-33 battle. Kinda sometimes said things that don't super make sense. They seem out of context, like she's talking to somebody that we can't listen. And that was exactly what she was doing. So now, another thing that we get is some extra conversations with Kaine and her shade. However, one thing that kinda quote-unquote bothers me about this playthrough, and it is something that makes it slightly complicated in Let's Play terms, is that the gameplay is largely the same. It's just way easier, which is not exactly a point in its favor, all things considered. And one of the greatest difficulties I've had with this game, this is not the first time I tried to record this bit, is how much of it should I showcase? Because it's all repeated, right? Up to a point. We have some new cutscenes, we have some new dialogues, but it's like this block puzzle is the same, the fights are all the same. So how much of it all should I keep? Because as good as it is, and the improved combat, at least from my perspective of actually being the player,
This is all too easy.
the improved combat really helps, but it is still largely the same thing. And while I do have things that I want to say, I don't think I have enough commentary to make to really fill up all of the space. I don't even think that would be a good idea to just try to fill up space. I prefer to try to say things that are meaningful in the space that I have. So I am left with this weird choice of how do I deal with the immense amount of repetition that we are about to engage in. And I am still looking for the answer to that. What has been happening is that I've been trying to play ahead a little bit, just so I can spot where meaningful content actually exists. So we're gonna do the Lost Shrine in full, but from that point forward, I may start skipping around some stuff that it's not really all that new in any real capacity. Yeah, let's see how we do. Also, we have a lot to discuss about Kaine.
What's with these guys?
Certainly not your garden variety, Shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
Say, I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
Huh. So yeah, we get more context on everything, and I find that really cool. It's something that only really a game can do, because can you imagine if a TV show or something would replay, I don't know, 50% of its season, but with added scenes? That would be just really awkward. I see no real way for this to happen with any other medium except for video games. And we get these things like, you know already what's going to happen, you know the story, and now that you're doing it again, we can present you extra context. And this is, in my opinion, the absolutely best way to do a New Game Plus of any sort, where you are replaying the game. It's the same story you already know. It's the same steps. It's the same motions. However, they don't mean the same thing, and we interpret them in an entirely different way because of what we already know and what we are continuing to discover. Oof. Come on. Kill everyone. The addition of Tyrant is a great way to enhance the comprehension of the plot, because maybe you remember some shades like Louise and Rock, they had kind of extended cinematics that focused on them and they were kind of just grunting away. And now we will be able to understand what they were saying. And hopefully that will give even more context to the world that we live in. And I find that sort of stuff really, really cool, really interesting. However, I will say this. Nier, this game has a very dedicated fan base. I, up to a point, am a part of that fan base, so it's not like I can throw many stones at this. My ceiling is definitely made of glass. But I think the vast majority of the fan base of this game is too focused on lore and not focused enough, at least as far as I've seen, on meaning. So people get really worked up about discussing what things are, like what the Gestalt project actually is, what is the state of the world that we live in. And not to say that those are not interesting questions. I glanced upon this very, very quickly in one of the very early episodes, which is Devla makes an offhand comment that the world doesn't have knights anymore. And there is a quote-unquote reason for that. But it's the same thing with Facade. It's a lore reason. It's not really, it doesn't mean anything to me. So I tend to kind of just ignore it. They don't use that part of the material all that well. New Game Plus is kind of dumb in this sense. We can just kill everything. Oh, we should probably change our weapon. Yeah, let's use Dragonlance for a little bit. Why not? Actually, I will probably favor one-handed swords quite a bit in this playthrough. I've treated you all poorly. I mocked you, betrayed you, all because you went Gestalt before the change was complete. But after all this, I think I can understand you. I think we can speak as equals. This makes me very happy. I hope we can spend the rest of our lives. What was that?
Kaine, Emile? Look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun!
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emile.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emile, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
So, I considered for a second doing the other puzzle not the other puzzle, but going the other route. But we can get a good look from here. There doesn't seem to be anything. There doesn't seem to be like an elevator leading anywhere. Funny thing that all we have is that tower over there. It doesn't really seem to go anywhere. So yeah.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick them aside.
Oh, no, get up. No, not that. Ooh, got words. God damn it. Dragon lance is not exactly the... I don't know, the lances in this game are weird. I remember them being very good in the original game, but perhaps just because the combat was really, really clunky. They really don't seem to have the same power in this one. Anyway, let's go.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying.
Okay. So yeah, this is the reality of the New Game Plus in this game. Now we have to confront the fact that we are perhaps not on the good side of things. Let's take care of this fella. There we go.
Have you felled the beast?
This is one stubborn son of a bitch.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya? Ain't no turning back now. You gotta lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
Even Kaine and me are just like wrecking it.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Kaine!
I guess we just continue to plead. No, there we go. Let's finish it.
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
It's all over for you, sunshine.
Kaine! Kaine! It's Kaine's shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
I don't think Kaine has any lines, actually. Yeah, so let's just take care of it.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
Anything if you don't do that? Come on, show me extra dialogue. God damn it. Woohoo. Come on, lady.
It's do or die time!
I'll swallow you all.
Emil!
Oh dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And thanks. I'm all right.
Over there.
So let's check this out. Obtain a mysterious stone fragment.
And what is this,
Beats me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
Yes. Let's go do that.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The junk heap and the forest of myth, yeah? I'm on my way.
Please be careful. Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
I'll try.
Let's see. So, actually, I want to take a look at her hobby corner.
What is the purpose of this place?
Beats me. Maybe it's Popola's hobby corner.
Oh, it got reset. The boy is not here. Which means it was not the Jack of Spades because we already killed it. I am very, very curious as to what that boy was. I need to look that up. Let's go. Let's make our way. I feel great today. No cough, no fever. Watch out, world, because Yona is coming out to play. Well, what's next? Junk heap this time.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
Yes. So maybe you should just go ahead and do that now. Yeah, sure. Let's go check it out.